Hi, this is JJ at CCBC. In this video, we'll look at how to create web links using Flash Interactivity. Major topics we'll cover are hyperlinks. The software I'm using in this video is Adobe Flash Creative Suite version 6 on a Mac. So let's take a look at this. Here I've set up a simple interface in Flash that has a button that I'm going to make clickable to go to CCBC's website, and in the bottom right corner I've put a text credit to myself for this project. Now it's not much of a project, but I'm always shocked by how few students think to give themselves credit for their work. And what I'm going to do is show you how to give your credit link a hyperlink to your resume or your personal website so that you can promote yourself, because you never know who's going to see your work online and think, hey, I'd like to hire this person. So it's a good way to market yourself. So in order to create the CCBC link, the first thing I have to do is select the button that I want to make clickable. Then I need to go over to the code snippets panel here, which we've looked at before. Now this time, instead of using timeline navigation, we're actually going to use the actions folder. So I'm going to open up the actions folder, and you'll see there's lots of different actions you can take inside of Flash. We're just going to look at the first one, click to go to web page. This is something you're going to want to do every now and then. Make something in your Flash application a link to something outside of your Flash application where people can get more information. So I'm going to double click this. Again, we have to name our button instance. I'm going to name it CCBC for my button. And here it creates the code that we need to use. And I'm going to wrap some of this text so it's a little bit easier to read. So here in the comments it says, clicking on a specified symbol instance loads the URL in a new browser window. Instructions: replace the URL with the desired URL address. Keep the quotation marks. All right, so all I need to do to make this work is go in here and change this URL to the address I want to go to. Now normally I would copy and paste, but this is a very simple address, so ccbcmd.edu, and that's the website I want to go to. So that's pretty much all the editing I have to do. Down here in the timeline, you'll notice it created an actions layer and it inserted our action script on that first frame, and you can tell by the little italicized letter A icon on that frame. If I run this, command return, you'll notice my button is interactive. I've given a nice visual effect. When I click on it, it's going to open up my web browser, and now we're at the CCBC website. So there's the www.ccbcmd.edu. It takes us right to the web page we specified. So let's close this test window. And that's pretty much it. To show you how to make a hyperlink using something other than a button. This is actually another button symbol, but all it has on it is text. I'll open this up real quick so you can see how I set it up. The up keyframe is just text. The over keyframe, I made it darker so it'll be a nice rollover effect. The down keyframe, I made it light again. And the hit frame, you'll notice I just put a block, a vector shape there, making sure this is the clickable area rather than using the text itself, because if they try to click between letters you might have some problems. So I just made a large clickable area, but the user will never see that. So if I go back to my movie, I have my text selected, go back to my code snippets, go to web page, I'll call this credits for the name of my button. You'll notice it adds it along with the code we already had in there. So here's my CCBC link on my CCBC button. I inserted a second button called credits. So now I just need to say where I want to go. So jjchandler.com, and it'll actually take me to my website, or my users to the website. So now if I run this, if I click on CCBC, it'll go to the CCBC website. If I click on my name, it pops up my personal website. And that's pretty much it. So if you want to insert a hyperlink into your project, just create a button symbol or a movie clip symbol if you prefer. Use the code snippets panel under the actions folder, click to go to web page. Hope you learned something. See you in the next video.